No, the bass boost is not on. I had to double, triple check. Let's swap that out. Go here. Oh, okay, so I whipped out something that I found on the shelf. I'm your host, Zeos Pantera. This is In Ear Fetish, and that wallpaper's in the Horde, which you have to get Resilio Sync to get it, because I can't trust YouTube to not say, that's pornography, and then ban my channel. So there's my shelf over there where I keep, like, the boxes of IEMs I'm keeping. Like, I put the IEMs I'm keeping over there in that box, and I keep the boxes of the IEMs in the shelf. And I just did the TRI i3 Pros today. This morning. First thing, loved them. No way, I gotta keep them. I gotta be able to show other people. Put the box on the shelf, and then I see another TRI box there, and I'm like, you know what? I do have a set of TRIs that I've kept for a while, over a year, and they were like a flagship, and I really liked them. And then I opened up the box, and sure as shit, these were in it, on a cable that I actually had custom changed, and I couldn't remember the name of them. So I had to dig, and I found that they are the TRI Starlight 4s, and I haven't redone their review. And they're $800, and they are their 4 electrostatic 2BA 1DD flagship of TRI. And dumps like a truck. I'm like, what? So I don't know what to focus on in this video, because I have no other accessories. This is the only thing I got is this thing. It's never been in my box, which is kind of weird. Maybe because they're so big. Look at the size of these things. These are the biggest IEMs I own. These are the biggest ones. Look at the size. They are fucking huge. Probably why I don't take them out, because they don't feel weird in my ears, but that is a solid 30% thicker than the next thickest IEM I've got. Like, I thought the Mests were big. No. These are like a toaster oven in your head. And the wire I'm using, yeah, they look okay. They got like a carbon fiber thing with the little logo, the Tri logo. Even though TRI, it's got a trident, get it? Deconi tips. This is actually a cable from a cheaper IEM. No, you know what? This is not. This is a triple win cable. This is just a straight triple win cable. Like the $20 cable. Because it was better than whatever came on this by default. And this is probably the first time I'm listening to them in like months, 8, 9 months. I don't know. I found them. I think I had them on some sort of Bluetooth ones before, but now I've got them with power and a shuffle. What the fuck? Queens of the Stone Age, the real song for the deaf, the unmastered version, is just bass. Oh my lords. I have to do something. I'm putting this in my test track, new test, even though it's probably not going to be a great thing for that. That just sounds absurd. So, I don't know if I should focus on the low end or the high end, where these just have 4 electrostats. Not 2, a piddly 2, 4. When you put 4 electrostats in something, you're going to have some treble, period. I was going to say the word issues, but it's not really a treble issue. Oh, it's 176, which isn't working on that. It's working there. I have to switch DACs. So the Shelly Labs one works, but this own X8 does not decode 176.4. Interesting. I just can't get no relief. Oh. I may have to pull this off of low gain. I guess I should argue that the presentation is layered. You can't shove that much shit into an IEM that's this big and not have it be like blatantly obvious. There's a lot going on. So when the low end kicks in, the low end kicks in, and it is solid, like as good as it needs to ever be ever. The reason I kept them, though, is not the low end. These are not that sort of IEM. The reason I kept them is because there's 6 drivers doing essentially mid-range and treble. So vocals are like swirling because some of that vocal has got to be coming out of the electrostats, and the rest is being picked up by the 2 BAs. And it's just this. It's a lot. It's like walking into like if all these headphones were somehow playing all at once and the speakers, It kind of feels like I walked into the middle of that with these on. It's a lot. It is a lot. Like the S's, on this, the S's aren't so bad. On this, the S's were worse, and on this, I didn't notice it because it's just more power. So I don't know if that's... Actually, did I even play with this? Because this is high output impedance. No. That sounds good. Sublime is playing, and they're just like boom, 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 boom. And they're doing like the... They're hitting the snare. It's... I know why I kept them. Ooh, Tower of God. These are like a default grade IEM. I'm trying to describe it with words, and I could hear myself failing. Like, I'm not an idiot. I understand if someone's like, Zeus. I can hear the guy in the comments already. Zeus, you said a whole bunch of shit but didn't say anything. Because it's hard to describe, especially with songs like this. Like something from Tower of God. If you've never watched the anime Tower of God, the soundtrack by Kevin Penkin is just spectacular and complex. And it's imposing. All the low end came in by these IEMs. These were one of my favorites. These might still be one of my favorites because it's just doing violins violently, like 12 of them out here. And then there's like this... How do I describe this? This is like describing a fucking... the best hot dog you've ever had, or some sort of weird sex act that's only been done in this one country. It sounds like someone turned the volume knob up to 13. 11's for... You don't want to be an 11. 11's for pussies. You wanted that shit up to 13, but then it's not killing you either. Oh, man. These... All right, I think I got it. I think I got some words. I think these are the loudest IEMs I've ever listened to while not going deaf. Because right now, this track is happening exceedingly loudly sounding, but I'm not gonna, like, I don't have it up that high that I'm completely deaf, and I can still hear myself talking. Fuck. I was kind of hoping I found an $800 IEM on the shelf randomly that I could just sell, and there's no fucking way. These have the energy of a bear that has the energy of two bears. That's a C-Lab reference. It's a great show. Yeah, no, fuck. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. Because it's not like, oh, it's got the bass as good as an $800 IEM should, and the treble, while could be touching on the sharp side, isn't murderous. And then, like, the sound stage is all it literally, here, wouldn't know what they sound like. I don't get up in this channel usually, but I'm just going to do a Slav squat right here. Okay, everything, play all at once. That's what it feels like. It's like, oh, Jesus, the micro monitors and the back end of the Tim socks. Oh, fuck, it's just everything is just playing. And I'm sitting on a subwoofer. So there you go. These are, thank God I'm not reviewing this for the first time. This is like, go watch my original review. My original review is on the old channel, on the full Z Reviews channel. I would love to know how I described them then, because it's been probably a year and a half, 2 years. And these hold up. These fucking hold up. As far as like, oh, you want to hear something? You want to hear something? You got to hear this song right here on these. Doomability, 10 out of 10. Would I recommend? 10 out of 10. Like that's on that sliding scale. I would absolutely. I don't remember what accessories they came with or didn't come with, but all I've done is put on a shitty wire and some tips, and it's like these still feel very much like an $800 IEM. I wish they weren't quite so large and bulbous. That's the word, bulbous. These are bulbously huge. I'm going to probably stop the video now and then put these back in my ear which is not what I usually do. Usually, like, if the video's over, and I take the thumbnail and I move on. But I think I'm going to put these back in my ear and put them back here and listen to Chris Potter's Underground. Yeah, no, these are a flagship IEM for shit sure. And if I had to guess the price, it would have been around $800. $800 to $1,000. Easily. John Coltrane screaming his horns at me. Yeah, no, okay. Wallpaper in the Horde. Links to some amps. Links to these. These are still exist. I'm so glad they still exist. I worry I'm going to pull something out of like mothballs and it's just not, you can't have it anymore. Ha. But it's add to cart and you can get them in silver, purple, brown, sapphire, blue. What? Oh my God, they have actual colors. Look at that. You can get them and make them pretty. Why did I get these? Oh my God, those are fucking gorgeous. Yeah, no, these are getting a full reco for $800. Check out my sponsor links, by the way. Check out Patreon and subscribe, start to see these reviews early, and buy some things in the yard sale. Just not this, because I still fucking love them. A lot. Oh, a lot.